Hey guys, it's Iso here, and in this video I'll be talking about pets. Specifically, I'll be talking about really useful pets for like each category, such as damage pets, utility pets, raid pets, and Jade pets, you know, for like the tanks and stuff like that. But yeah, okay, so for the first category we have damage pets, and this can be either, you know, triple double pets or quint damage pets. I'll put a picture of a triple double up on the screen. So these pets are generally used for most PvE settings, for like a hitter, for like fire, for a storm, for death, you know, stuff like that. You know, you want 4 damage talents, you want mighty, and you want to socket like a talent such as storm boon or something easy to socket. You know, you don't want it to be a situation where you want to level up your pet to ultra and have to socket dealer. So yeah, it's okay if that does happen. You know, you'll have everything as long as you all have the 5 damage talents. So this is the first of the damage pet, the quint damage pet. Then you have, and oh yeah, you want the damage talents on pets like the Frelosaur if you have them out, or you know, you could put it on what's it called, the enchanted armament for the sharpened blade, you know, stuff like that, you know, because these type of pets are mostly used for PvE. You have the triple double, which is double resist, triple damage. This works for like every school for questing, and I actually do recommend triple doubles for most schools when you're questing. I would only recommend quint damage for schools such as like storm or fire, you know, where you just have raw power. But you know, for schools such as like life, I would recommend a triple double with that double resist. It really goes a long way. It helps a lot. You can use it for storms as well, since you do have like high base damage on your skills. But I don't know, I've always used quint damage on hitter schools. But yeah, triple double is a great way to go. You know, double resist helps a lot, and you could socket mighty and you'll have 11 resist and 6 defy, I believe, 11 proof, 6 defy, which is also great. But yeah, this is for the damage pets. This is what you want to run. Sometimes you can run quad damage and mighty with proof, I believe. Yeah, and that gives you a little bit of resist. But if you're running resist, I prefer a triple double or a quint damage pet for questing and just PvE in general. There's one thing I do want to add though, is that if you do have the resources to, you know, make pets for your characters in the earlier levels, I would recommend a triple damage double resist pet for every school, because early on, you know, you do have low HP, and I think that double resist helps a lot. But the reason why I mentioned triple doubles for you know, not like raw hitting schools, is because eventually down the line you will be fighting again with more people, and you know, there might be hitter schools, and it can actually help you transition down the support line. The double resist can help you tank a lot and stuff like that, which is why I also recommend the sharpened blade pet, the enchanted armament, because it lets you, you know, sharpen your spirit blades and your elemental blades if you need to go train them, you know, if you transition down a support line. But yeah, so as for, you know, Jade pets, if you are at tank school like life, ice, death, anything support / tank school, I would recommend running you know, pets like either the enchanted armament or the fox that gives you a balance blade, or you know, you have the gobbler ball as well, which gives you, I believe, an elemental blade and a balance blade. But as for the talents, I would recommend running, it would definitely be spell proof, spell defy, and you know, relentless, mighty, unshakable, basically all these selfish talents that up your base stats, your strength, intellect, agility, will, and power. And you want the 2 resists to be up like as high as you can, which is like, I believe the max is 14 and 7, like as shown here. And this is what I would recommend for PvE. You can run double resist and, you know, may cast unicorn, may cast fairy, may cast all that stuff, healing pet, or you can run double resist with medic, you know, the healing talents if you're jading and healing. But yeah, these are some of the pets I would recommend for jading. I personally think high resist with any talent that can help you is a great way to go, or else if you're a raw tank, just a bunch of selfish talents and like proof and maybe socket brace defy. But yeah, this is what I would recommend. You can have double resist selfish talents, or a bunch of make casts with medic, you know, if you're healing and you want the most outgoing. But yeah, this is what I would recommend for Jade pets. So the next type of really useful pet would definitely be an energy pet, and I would actually recommend getting a Dapper Corgi, because this is the only pet that gives you energy as like a base, like just for having the pet. As you can see at the top, it says +8 energy, and you want to essentially have like every energy talent on this. And I believe there are 4 energy talents, which I have 3 out of 4 on my corgi here. As you can see, it failed on the 4th one. It's 20 energy, 10 energy, 15 energy, and there's a 5 energy one. And you know, if you're missing one, you can always socket a jewel that you might have gotten from questing, like a pet jewel. But I recommend a dapper corgi. If you don't have this, it's okay. You could still find like other bases in the kiosk, such as like the fire cat, just a base fire cat pet with the energy talents. You know, just copy over the talents. You don't need this extra 8%, but like eventually down the line, maybe you'll find somebody who has the corgi and you can copy the energy talents onto the corgi. But yeah, just having this energy can help a lot, because for example, this puts me at 253 energy with all my energy gear, and this lets me run 2 60 plots, couch potato plots, and have enough energy to like replant them, because it takes 2 energy to replant 1 plant. So each 60 plot is 120 energy, so you would need 240 energy to run 2 like plots on 1 wizard. So having this energy pet definitely helps a lot, and I think you should definitely invest in it. Plus, I think these are pretty easy to make. It didn't take me that long to copy these talents on, maybe like a hatch or 2, or maybe 3, you know. But yeah, I started out with a fire cat and just like copied the talents onto that by hatching with the pets on the kiosk. But yeah, you want these energy talents on this pet. It goes a long way. It helps you with gardening, helps you with other stuff. You know, it's a great pet. It's very, very useful. Now, as for the 3rd section, I want to talk about raid pets. I feel like this is a kind of a niche topic, because not a lot of people have started doing raids, but I do, you know, the people who do want to get into raids and, you know, they want to join the guild and stuff, and they want to be prepped before they join the guild, I would definitely recommend making the pet before you join a guild, so you don't have to go through the whole process and you can just start raiding. So first I want to start off with the hitter pets for Vanguard, or like outside hitters, you know, the combat team on the outside or the Vanguard on the inside. What type of pets you would use? As for bodies, you definitely want to use a pet with a blade, so it saves you deck space. For me, I use this Raincore pet. With my build, I have accuracy on it, but this accuracy lets you run the Fractal Aeon Robe. These are my stats for raiding: 185 damage. Since raids go off PvP stats, you know, you want like you don't want to hit the threshold, which is like 183. As you can see here, there's a soft cap at like 180, I believe. So 180 damage, perfect accuracy, decent crit, 51 pierce. In raids, the monsters actually have like a lot of resist, so pierce is more valuable than damage, so you want to get both pierce talents on your pet. Perfect pips. But yeah, I made my pet on a Raincore. The 9% extra accuracy lets me run the Fractal Aeon Cape, but if you don't want to and you want to run the Malister, you can replace that with either another giver, so it can be triple damage, reinforce, and double pierce. So you do want the reinforce talent on here, because you can't actually socket this. The other talents you can socket as a jewel, so you want to try and get reinforce on this. This is what I would recommend for, you know, most hitter schools. Obviously take out the accuracy and, you know, replace it with another giver talent. So in this case it would be Storm Giver. So triple damage reinforce, double pierce is what I would recommend for Vanguard. As for Jade pets, I'll put it up on the screen since I don't have the Jade pet itself. This is the Jade pet that you would want. You know, you want your medic, you want your what's it called? Sorry, you want it on a Gobbler Ball, because a Gobbler Ball gives you Elemental Blade and Balance Blade. That's a lot of buffs. So you want medic for the 8% extra outgoing. You want either, you know, any like buffing talent. So in this case it would be No Pain No Gain, which gives you a Dark Pact card. Hexter, which gives you a Hex card. Then Maycast Unicorn. You can have Maycast Unicorn, or, you know, you can have double resist with like healer socketed, you know, double outgoing, so that Unicorn can be replaced with like the other outgoing talent, which is healer, I believe. So you would have medic and healer. but you can run unicorn for that extra for that slight chance of, you know, your pet healing. But besides those talents, you just want double resist. So as a base, I would recommend double resist, Hexter, no pain no gain, medic, and healer socketed. That is what I would recommend, and I would recommend it on a gobbler ball, or I would recommend it on a Clamorian Gulcher actually, because as you can see, it gives you a windstorm card, and in raids, you know, sometimes single traps aren't allowed, so you would use like mash traps, and windstorm helps a lot for the Jade to buff the storm hitter, and it also gives you a stormblade card, so it really goes a long way. So these are the pets that I would recommend for raids, and yeah, good luck. But yeah, guys, that's it for the video. You know, I just wanted to mention some useful pets. You know, some people don't have information to what type of pets you're using, stuff like that, but you can just skip around, you know, look at the different screenshots around the screen. But thank you for watching this video. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.